Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. So today is going to be a chatty get ready with me. We are getting ready to go to the sala, which is the living room. So I wanted to sit down, get ready and chat with you guys, just kind of update you all on what we've been up to, which you guys all should know by now if you do follow me on Instagram. But if you're new here, hello, my name is iluvsarahii. I also have an Instagram where I am so active on, and you can always follow my day-to-day life on there. Pretty much in this video, we're playing with new makeup. We're doing a makeup look because I have not worn makeup in about 8 days or so, which is a long time for me. I actually had like no motivation to wear any makeup the last few days. So if you guys are feeling the same way, high five. I want to sit down and get ready and just unwind and talk and chat. So if that sounds good to you guys, go ahead and give it a thumbs up right now. Also, feel free to follow along with me if you guys have the new Supreme Nudes palette from Couture. This is what I'm wearing in my eyes, and I decided to do like a very olive moment because normally I want to gravitate towards the gold, but I was obsessed with that color Supreme that I had to put it on right away. That's the look going on today. There's a lot of new products in here. It is very tutorial-ish, but it's also very chatty, so it's a little bit of everything in between. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. I'm gonna take a little sip of my cafecito. So as I mentioned to you guys, I have not worn makeup in a while, and today is like the perfect day to get glammed. Obviously, I'm not going anywhere, but I just felt so good from the moment I woke up. So I'm excited to get into today's look. So I've already primed my eyes, which I use my, as you guys already know, PLouise base in shade Rumor 01. I usually use 02, but I went with a little bit of a lighter one today, and I highly recommend this base to anybody out there who wants a really good base. It is similar to the texture of a concealer, but obviously it's not a concealer. It picks up shadows so great, and they have a bunch of different shades in this. So definitely check this out if you guys are looking for a new base. And for my eyes today, I'm playing with the new Supreme Nudes palette from Couture. So the owner of this, which you guys already should know right now, Mac Daddy, aka Angel Marino. Actually, Angel Marino, aka Mac Daddy. So this is his new baby, and I am so excited to finally have it in my hands. And I'm gonna brag about this because he's my good friend, but he gave me a sneak peek of this palette months ago. So I got to see it, and I'm so excited to finally have it in my hands. I think you guys are gonna be blown away with this entire palette. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Stripped and take this in the crease area first, as always, like I do with all my other transition shades. I actually don't even know what I'm doing with my makeup other than adding the transition because I do it all the time. But I have a feeling we're gonna be playing with the green shade in this palette because it is so pretty. There we go for the first shade. And I'm now gonna go ahead and pick up another blending brush. I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but I deep cleaned my beauty room and I cleaned all my brushes. But it's nice to have my clean brushes again because I feel like I'm finding new ones that I haven't played with in a while. So I'm gonna take in, I'm trying to think. I think for my eyelid, I think I wanna go with this color. I've not played with the green on my eyelid in so long. And I think against the gold and the cream, it'll look really nice. So next I'm gonna go in with the shade Transcend. Kind of do the same thing I did with the first shade. This color is really, really nice. I mean, you can see a little goes a long way. Just tap a little bit on the brush. And when I do pick up, I'm just picking up a little dots. So we are making the most out of that color. And then what I'm doing as well is taking the brush pretty close to the inner corner of my eye. I want this to be like a pretty deep smoky eye. Oh yes. I'm gonna take now the shade Aesthetic, which is gonna be this kind of like burnt sienna shade. And I'm gonna do almost the same thing, taking it right in the crease and kind of following what I just did, but almost like a moon in a way. These browns are giving me a throwback to my MAC days. And next, I'm gonna pop on that shade Supreme onto my eyelid. And what you guys didn't see me do off camera was pop a little bit of the base on there again, but I'm gonna pop it now on with my finger. Hands are clean, promise. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? This shade, oh, money. Really wanna see is the money. So as you guys just saw, I pretty much tapped it onto the lid and let it trickle its way up. And let's go ahead and take the Fenty setting spray. I'm gonna spray a little bit onto there. And then I'm gonna pick up that shade Supreme again. And all I'm gonna do is now just press it onto the more harder to reach areas. So right on the inner corner of the eye. That looks really, really nice. This headband makes me look crazy though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'll ever wear this headband here on camera again. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit of mink and tap that into the crease. And then now just grab the brush. Oh my God, Angel, these colors. I went for all the colors that just caught my eye, and they just look so good. Like the amount of looks you can create with this palette is going to be so endless. I just love like a universal palette, and I know some people sometimes get over having nudes, but this is very universal, as in you can use it for so many different things. All right, next I'm gonna go in with a new liquid liner from Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the Feline Flick in the shade Panther. Is the eye look. It looks really nice and pretty. Topped it off with the shade Mink, which is like a really nice dark brown. So I did it on top of the liner, so it would take away just like, you know, that little line. It makes it look a little bit more just smokier in a way. I'm gonna go in now with this Maybelline Falsies mascara just to get my lashes nice and coated. This is right now one of my favorite Maybelline mascaras. I have been using Big Shot for a really long time, which I really love that one. But once this one came out, I really fell in love with the wand on this because it really gets through every single lash, coats them really nicely, doesn't get them clumped up. I like the formula on this too because it's not dry at all. And you know, some mascaras, after a few uses, it either starts to get really flaky or the formula gets really dry. This one stays nice and moist. I feel holds up its curl as well, even if I put on the Falsies. For my lashes, I'm gonna be going in with this pair. I don't have a name. I literally found this while I was cleaning and it's so pretty, so I decided to use them in today's look. Mami, que tú quieres? So as I told you guys, today's video was gonna be a little chatty, but I did wanna get to the eye portion first because it is hard for me to talk and chat while doing my eye makeup. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but I figured I would wait to do it till I got to my face. Lash one. Literally don't know where these lashes came from. For all I know, they're not even mine. Someone probably left them in my house a long time ago. I'm also lately taking up the lash at the end. I've been loving doing this to my eyelashes because sometimes I feel like they're way too rounded. Like this one is winged, but it is like slightly rounded at the end. You guys, I have a confession. I am so hairy right now, literally on some Chewbacca vibes. So I get laser hair removal on my face, on my arms, on my legs, on my body. I have so much hair as it is that I stay very consistent with my appointments so that I don't have any issues. But I missed my last 2 appointments and was trying to rebook before I went on quarantine. Missed that one again, and now everything is just coming back. I really have to maintain the laser appointments or it comes back. Not like before, like it definitely doesn't come back like how it used to. It's coming back because I've been having to shave now. It's literally out of control. I'm also about to break off all of my nails because they are starting to lift. If I come back in the next video and I have no nails, just know that I just had it and took them all off. So I know if you guys are having excessive dry hands from all the washing, I highly recommend you guys pick up the Aquaphor Advanced Ointment. I get really dry knuckles and hands as it is, and this is like the only thing that really works for my hands. So if you guys need something, recommend this. I will admit, because it is an ointment, it is going to feel a little heavier, but just let it sit in for a little bit. Trust me, your hands will thank you later because when they get dry, they get a little irritated as well. And this is like the only thing that works for my hands. So maybe it'll work for you guys. Back to the makeup. So I'm going to go in with this primer from Lorac. This is the Pro Skin Glass Primer. I played with it a little bit off camera and it's actually pretty good. It makes your skin look really nice and dewy, literally like glass skin. And if you don't have any manchas or anything to cover, you can wear this with just concealer and it will give you the glass skin you've been wanting. So for the foundation, I'm gonna pick up the Lorac Pro Filter. This is the Soft Focus Longwear in the shade 9 Medium. So I have both the shades 8 and 9, but I just realized that the color 8 is the one I've been wearing and it has more pink while this one's a little bit more olive. So I'm gonna go with this one because I do like it to be a little bit more in the olive undertone. So how is everybody doing right now that they are home and it's been like a few weeks? Are you guys holding up pretty good? I really hope that it gets a little easier if you are home or if you're working right now during this scary time. I really hope that you are safe and well. So since we've been home, we have been doing so much cooking, which is crazy because me and Sebas can actually cook pretty decent. I feel like if we follow recipes, we can get it down. But I recently have become obsessed with watching cooking videos like on YouTube. They are so fun to watch and so therapeutic. So I came across 2 girls that do really good cooking videos. If you guys like traditional Mexican food, first one is this account right here, but I want to say it's like Huija. I can't pronounce her name, But oh my gosh, she cooks delicious. She cooks like that one aunt in your family that cooks so good. We've been watching her videos and picked up like 3 or 4 different recipes that I want to create, and she makes them so easy to do. Because of her, I'm also about to invest in a different blender as well, because I realized I've had the Ninja for like 5 years now. I want something different. I need to upgrade it. So I'm thinking about getting a Vitamix. I don't know if you guys have a Vitamix at home, and I don't think that's the one she uses, but I was Googling online some of the best blenders, and Vitamix was the most recommended one for smoothies, salsas, soup, for ice cream. Like, you can make so many things inside that blender. I didn't realize that my Ninja doesn't make it thick and creamy like some of the tutorials on the Vitamix that I was watching. So I definitely think I'm gonna upgrade. If you guys have one, let me know which model or series you have down below. Oh my god, I've been blending this for like 10 minutes. And the next girl, her name is Claudia Regalado. I hope I'm saying that right. She is so cute. She is making conchas, tacos de birria with the consomme. I have yet to make any recipes from them, but I am planning on it because they have made some good stuff. I'm gonna go in now with this e.l.f. concealer in the shade Medium Sand. So this is just the OG 16 hour. I have the hydrating one as well, but because this foundation is on the more luminous side, we have a lot of glow going on that I don't want to glow too much underneath my eyes. I kind of want to balance it out. So I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Oh man, this one's like almost out. Oh yeah, we are scraping this. I have a video that I want to do and pretty much talk about all my recent products that I've emptied out, I've gone through, and that I love or that I hate. So that's the bin with everything in there. Let me go get another one of my e.l.f. concealers. Fresh as well, it's like almost brand new. So for this concealer, I always work one eye at a time. I don't know about you guys, but it is gonna be on the more matte finish. So I recommend doing one eye first and then moving on to the other one. And then to blend this out, I'm gonna use another e.l.f. product, and that is their new sponge. If you guys have not picked this up, you need to order this right now. I am not even joking with you guys when I tell you how amazing this is. So if you guys have been with me on my channel for a while, you know that I always blend out with the Beauty Blender. I'm pretty committed to the Beauty Blender. So I picked this up after hearing reviews about it, and I was like, let me try it out. Let me see if it's good. This is by far the softest beauty sponge my under eyes have ever felt. It blends everything out so nice, and I just like the overall bounce to this. The material they used to make this is so soft as well. I'm very picky about my beauty sponges, like absolutely picky. I've tried other ones, couldn't get into it. So I talked about this on my stories, and I got a lot of questions asking if I use this damp or dry. So I always use my beauty sponges damp. I go in there, I wet them completely, like submerged in water, squeeze it out, and then I never really do my foundation with sponges anymore. I like to use kabuki brushes, as you guys just saw. So I mainly use this for concealer. Pretty positive you can use this for foundation and it would work just as good, but I haven't been one to play with it. So for now, it's only been my under eyes, and I'm telling you guys, I literally am obsessed with this sponge. It's like $5. Next, I'm gonna go in and set my skin in bronze with the Alamar Cosmetics Brightening Complexion Trio. This has been my current favorite palette to set and bronze with. Normally, you guys know I use like an OG kind of bronzer, but these 2 shades right here are so perfect. I have a really nice golden undertone where it's not gonna be orange on my skin, and definitely been a favorite product of mine. I feel like sometimes I'm a little late to talking about my favorite stuff on here just because I do everything on IG first and then I come here after, and then you guys are like, what? You didn't talk about it to us? But you see how it kind of leaves you like a very luminous finish on the skin. There's no shimmer, no glitter, none of that in here, but it does have like, think of this being kind of like a soft focus powder where it's gonna leave you like a luminous glow from within finish versus being like super matte. I'm gonna grab the bronze shade first. I'm gonna start off by bronzing off the perimeter of my face. Going down, avoiding the middle part because I want this to kind of stand out. I always like my forehead to look a little glowy. I know it's not for everybody, but I do not mind it. And now just take it on my cheeks. So it just gave me that really nice instant bronze in the skin. I'm gonna go now with the deeper color, and this one is called Café con Leche. And I'm gonna follow the same steps I just did. I'm gonna go in now with the Super Blush from Persona Cosmetics in the shade Georgia. Totally wrong accent, right? I don't think they talk like that in Georgia. I'm gonna pop this right onto the apples. And then now I'm gonna grab a little bit of setting powder and just set underneath my eyes. So I have to do this with every single look that I do. I just need to set just a little bit. So I'm grabbing my Laura Mercier, pinching my beauty sponge from e.l.f. I'm gonna go back in with the Supreme Nudes palette. I'm pretty much gonna go in with the shade Aesthetic and Mink, and I think I'm gonna make this just super smoky on the bottom. Something else I've been doing other than watching cooking videos and trying to figure out how to make these delicious meals is spring cleaning. That has been the one therapeutic thing that has been so nice to tap into. So I try to dedicate one day out of the week to do that kind of home stuff, just to kind of maintain and stay on top of it. This week I decided to dedicate time in the beauty room, which I filmed the video if you guys haven't seen it. It was honestly the most therapeutic 2 days of my life. It took me 2 days to clean that beauty room. It's something that I don't want to let it get out of hand like that anymore. I'm trying to get better as doing the clean as you go technique so that I can stay on top of it. But let me tell you guys, those 2 days of doing that made me feel so much better once I was done. Doing that spring cleaning that I did in here just made me feel much more refreshed. If you guys get a chance to do any kind of spring cleaning, I highly recommend it. It's very therapeutic. I know it can be like a little annoying to sit there and go through stuff, but you'll feel so much better once you're done. Sometimes it's hard to dedicate days to it when you have other more important things to do. So I recommend picking one day out of the week that's not interfering with your work schedule. Like if you work normally Monday through Friday and you're working from home and you're on this whole new like routine and trying to really manage it, I recommend just sticking to your work routine. Your Saturday and Sunday that you would have normally spent out with like family and friends or whatever you normally do, pick one day that week, dedicate a day in a room or an area of your house to kind of get it done. Brown will go, but I actually feel like brown will go better with this. So I'm gonna pop this one on from Milani. It's the Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Hooked on Espresso. I'm rolling this onto my waterline and then above as well. All right, I'm gonna top off my eyelashes with the Maybelline Falsies mascara. Top ones first, and then now just working on the bottom lashes. Something else that I've been doing at home that normally I would have never done at home working out. I personally like to go to classes or with the trainer where I'm told what to do. I've tried doing at home workouts before, but I know I have the ability to log off and not give it my all. So it's easy for me to like get out of the class if I don't want to do it anymore. But I've noticed so many companies are offering free classes on their Instagram lives. So I've been tuning into them and they are so good. I've been trying out different classes as well. One of the ones that I go to normally is called Barry's Bootcamp. It is my favorite workout. Twice this week I've tuned into my hot Pilates class, Tone It Up that does free classes. There's also Dog Pound. There's so many companies doing them, so I would recommend just kind of checking them all out, going to their Instagram feed and seeing what days and what times they're going at. Also recommend having friends go on there with you so you guys are committed together and at the end you can talk about it. Just a nice little way to change things up, but that's kind of how I've been getting through it. I've also been leaving my yoga mat in my room, so when I wake up I see it and I know I have to do it. So Fenty, what it do? Lastly, I'm going to use these products to finish off this look. So the first one is Morphe Sweet Tea, which is one of my favorite lip pencils. I'm now going to take in the Angel Baby lipstick from Artist Couture and just dab this right in the middle. So I kind of buffed in the lip pencil to be a little bit more darker on the outer portion of the lip versus just like an OG lip line, but just trying to make like an ombre effect. All right guys, that concludes today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, thumbs it up and make sure to leave some love down below. With that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. See y'all later.